The challenge is 60 sit-ups today, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not having a good mental health day today. I feel a bit frustrated, to be honest. I bought this mic a few weeks ago, and I swear to God, I've been playing with it for the last 20 minutes trying to figure it out, and it's just not working, so it's really like irritating me. But I'm trying to stay calm, and yeah, whatever. Shit happens, right? So it's probably not working right now, and the audio quality is not as good as I want it to be because I'm a bit of a perfectionist that way and I like things to be good. So if the audio is coming from the phone, it's probably not ideal, but I'll figure it out eventually. But I'm going to do the challenge for the sit-ups. I think it's really important to just be honest with how you're feeling. That's one of the big things that I've learned from therapy is that there's no point trying to just like hide how you're feeling. If you're having a shit day, just call a spade a spade. It is what it is. There's going to be many, many great days. And there's also going to be shit days. And there's going to be days where you're in the middle. There's going to be days where you feel more stressed, whatever. So today, doing these sit-ups is something that's going to help me with my mental health because I know I'm going to feel better afterwards. I also, why I'm wearing this outfit, I did a jiu-jitsu session earlier. I just got back from that. And I said it's 15 sit-ups done so far. I think I'll go for 20. Alright, so 20 sit-ups done so far, 40 more to go. One of the main things that was on my mind, especially when it comes to mental health, is like the importance of community. And I've really noticed that over the last couple of years, like in general, my mental health has been a bit better because I've been training like jiu-jitsu for on and off for the last 2.5 years. And there's just like a great community. It's a great way to meet other people who are also interested in the same thing. And one of the reasons why community is very important for me is because when I moved from Dublin to Barcelona in 2022, and I moved by myself, and I had like 3-4 really good friends in Dublin before I moved, and I had my girlfriend and I had my family. So I had a lot of people that I was close with. And then I moved by myself because I was really focusing on, personal growth, business growth. And I noticed when I moved away, it's nearly, I'm not going to say impossible, it's very difficult to make good friends and get, find people who are reliable and that you get on well with in multiple different areas of life, So that was a huge learning curve for me. I think that's 10 so far. So what I realized is that, after being in Barcelona for 3 months, I only really connected with one guy when I was training Muay Thai. And I wasn't even great friends with him. I was just I'd say maybe not acquaintances, but we're somewhere between friends and acquaintances basically. And it was just very difficult to meet other people. Okay, I think that's 20, so that's 40 in total. So yeah, it's very difficult to meet people, especially when you're working a lot or you're focusing on business growth, or you just got a busy schedule. And then when I went to Sicily for a couple of months, I really noticed that I was training some Muay Thai there as well, and I met some people at classes, but outside of that I literally met nobody. And as soon as I came back to Ireland, I was I'm definitely not the only one struggling with this, because there's so many people that work from home, and we spend probably at least a third of our lives working, but it's very hard to have meaningful connections with other people. And if we don't have meaningful connections with other people that we share interests with, that has a huge negative effect on our mental health because we feel lonely. I know that was the biggest thing that I really struggled with, was feeling lonely because I didn't have a connection with a lot of people once I moved abroad. So once I came back, then I was I think a nice way to maybe try and remedy this would be to set up some events and stuff. So I've ran like 11 community days for all of the amazing people that I work with, and yeah, they haven't been huge events, but I've had anywhere between 3 to 12 people per event, and I think it's a really nice way if you get out for a walk or go for a hike. I've even got some people to come for like a sauna and lake dip, and having those community events has been really nice. And it all started from me just being like, if I'm struggling with this, then I'm sure other people are as well. Because it's very easy to just get caught up at working all the time. And then, I mean, of course, you're making money and your finances are improving. But if you're struggling with your mental health and you've not got any connection, then, it doesn't feel as good. So that's why I really focus on taking a holistic approach with everyone I work with and in my own life, because it's so important to be well-rounded in many areas. It's so important to work and have a job that you enjoy, but it's also equally important to connect with other people that you share similar values with and interests with. And that was really one of the big things, especially in the last 10 years. It was like social media has become so much more popular, and most people spend a lot of their lives online. It's very easy to just like spend your time in work or online and not have any meaningful connections, and that is not good whatsoever for our mental health. So that's why I feel very strongly about having some type of community, regardless if you're male or female, regardless of what age you are. Just having a community of like-minded people. It doesn't really matter what it is. Like for me, I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy training jiu-jitsu. I enjoy training Muay Thai, kickboxing. So that's just like the community that I'm involved with. But I also like a lot of other things. Like I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. I've always liked Star Wars. But in real life or outside of the digital world on social media and stuff, it's very hard to meet people who have those similar interests. So when I was younger, I played golf for like 3 or 4 years. That was a good way to make friends and meet people. It doesn't really matter what you do. Once you just do something that you enjoy, and there's most likely going to be other people there who share that interest. If it's like yoga, Pilates, chess, it does not matter. Once you just have a group of people that you can chat with, basically. And that's so important for our mental health. Definitely. I'm pretty sure that was all 60 sit-ups, so not too bad. I'm absolutely starving, which is also contributing to my mental health being a bit lower, so I'm going to go and have a nice lunch. I think I'm going to have some avocado bagels, and I also just remembered I have garlic and lime chicken fillets that I bought from Lidl. So I'm gonna cook them, and I think I have some brioche burger buns as well and tomatoes. So I'm gonna make some garlic and lime chicken fillets in a brioche bun with some tomatoes, and I think I have some Frank's hot sauce and maybe some rocket as well. So I'm going to make that. Already I can feel my stress levels lowering, my mental health improving, just knowing that I'm going to have that really nice meal. So yeah, looking forward to that. That's another aspect of having good mental health, having something to look forward to. And yeah, that is something that's going to pick me up for now. So if you'd like to donate to the Movember challenge, it's basically any donations that you make will go to the Movember Foundation, and they run lots of really important programs and spread awareness for men's health, mental health, prostate cancer, testicular cancer, lots of other types of cancers. And yeah, any donation at all, helps. So yeah, if you would like to donate, the link is down below. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow.